Hello everybody, and welcome back. Welcome to some FTB Skies Expert. But yeah, welcome back. It's been a minute. So, how you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, before we get started with all this, let's talk about a few things. One, I've been gone for probably about 2 months now. Matter of fact, I haven't played much Minecraft at all in just about since back before Christmas. Not much at all. So, for those that know, for those that don't know, the last 6-7 months of life has been hectic. Work has been crazy. I was working, 10, 12-hour days, 6-7 days a week, and not having any help. I finally reached a point where I was just, I'm done. I was done. Was spending my days off, if I got any, just sitting around sleeping. When I come home from work, I was sleeping. And I was always on the, it seemed like I was always on the go. But finally, work has leveled out some, which is great. Everything has slowed down a little bit. So I'm finally ready to get back into doing this. Now, let's talk about the switching of the pack. There is one reason there's one really big reason and then one smaller reason. And the smaller reason is I've done a little bit of testing with this pack. I really wanted to play FTB Skies and didn't get a chance to play it because we were in the middle of something. So I really, really wanted to do this. And it's also one of those things of this pack, and we'll get into it a lot more here in a minute. This pack is going to really test what I know and what we all know. We've got to use a lot of stuff. We'll get more into the recipes later, but we got to get into a lot of stuff that I've not ever messed with, and it's stuff that I need to mess with to progress myself into knowing how to do other stuff. And you all know I'm a sucker for expert packs. Now, as far as ATM goes, I love ATM packs, and I was getting ready to get back into the swing of doing videos and stuff like that, and then ATM went and dropped a tweet they're working on. I'm assuming it's going to be all the mods 9 to the sky. And they're usually pretty quick about getting packs put together and out once they have talked about doing, or have announced, or not really announced, but yeah, have said something about it. So I didn't feel the need to be a quarter of a way or so through a pack and then the sky come out, and that's really what I want to play. So we're going to step away from it just for a moment, and of course it'll all be back here soon. We're going to do both because this pack is going to be one of those that's going to take a while to get everything going. A real long time. So that's where we're at. We're going to play FTB Skies. This is going to be one pack. We're going to do all the mods to the sky, or whatever it is that they're doing. I'm assuming, like I said, it's all the mods to the sky. So let's get started with this. It's time to go. So, quest book. We got our... Well, let's talk about things. So this pack, normally in expert packs, your job is to create or get a whole bunch of resources together and craft up all the creative items. This pack's a little bit different. One, we need to craft a bunch of items and turn in to get the creative items. Most of this stuff on the surface, not too bad as far as what we need. It's the progression through the pack that is the big thing with this. And a lot of the progression, I've kind of looked through some of this. I did not want to do that. I have not set my keybinds up yet. A lot of the progression through this pack is based with custom machines, custom fluids. That one's really not going to help us. I'm trying to get insightful crystals. That's not one of them. Where is... There we go. Here's one. Magically inclined steel, which is a lot of Ars Nouveau stuff. And it's going to be a lot of magic mixed in with a lot of tech in order for us to get from one end of this pack to the other. It more or less I hit the one button again. It more or less plays through the way FTB Skies did. Your goal is to go to space, collect resources, get to the end, kill the three-headed ender dragon, and get through all the quests. So let's get started with said quest. We've got one quest ready to go, which is our welcome quest. It says, welcome to FTB Skies, our Skyblock pack. I'm pretty sure this is the exact same one from just regular FTB Skies. This just gives us a rundown of the pack. Skyblock World, our quest book, doesn't necessarily have to be followed. It has to be followed more this time around than it does in the regular. So, before we can get started, we need to go to... I got hurt. We need to get us into our actual world. This is just the starter world, and I don't know who it is that actually designs and builds these things, but they are so awesome. Oh, I wish I could build like that. But let's see. The journey begins here. Let's go through our portal. So, we've got several items here, and I don't know which one it is that I want to do. I've not really looked at all of them. This one looks really pretty, but I don't think I want it. That's Chosen's. I think we'll just start with the FTB Sky Island. I don't know what all of that is. I really don't want to start on a compact machine, and starting in a 9x9 doesn't sound very good. And this one looks really nice, but yeah, I think we'll just go with what we've got. So we spawn here in a plains biome. Lovely. Alright, so if we look at our map, we have nothing close to us, which sucks, because when I was doing the testing on this pack, we've got something in the water. Just a little tadpole. This does have creatures and stuff that will try to kill us. Anyways, when I've done some testing in the my testing world, I had a villager island right there, which was nice. So... let's get going. First things first, let's look at these. Viewing dependencies. We know all about using the quest book. That gives us a little bit of food. FTB events. They have a bunch of events. We can toggle them on and off. Some of these we probably don't necessarily need, but we're going to leave them all on. We have... the loot bees that we had in Stone Block 3, we'll hold on to that till we get it. Pack uses a system called events where you can where they can randomly happen. We can change all of that. Some of it is changeable. Some of it will miss out on some progression stuff. It comes with Oculus. We're not worried about that. And then our schematic, all of our multi-block structures come with the schematic. All we've got to do is give it its items and set it up. Now I've got all this stuff and I don't have any room in my inventory. We'll get to that. Alright, so first things first, quest book. We finished all that. Starting your island, we went through the portal. We've done all that. that gives us the annotated codex for Ars Nouveau. Ars Nouveau is a big part of this. Join and create a team island. We've already done all of that. Personal shrinking device, flax seeds, ice, and the Akashic Tune, which that has all of our books in it anyways, and this doesn't have anything in it at all. Beautiful. I hit one again. I gotta get my buttons fixed. Let's do that now. Alright, so we got that fixed now. Alright, so our next bit is to get says for now you can combine soil into dirt, but eventually you'll need a better method. Placing compost or rich soil that we need rich soil or organic compost. Organic compost. Yeah, we're a little bit away from that just yet. And the other bit is going to be cobble. So we do have, I believe, I don't want that. Okay, we are getting that. But we do have our right click. It's not showing anything, but we are getting rocks. We've got a clump of soil. Those we can use to make gravel. We can use to make dirt. So we've got that. So that quest complete. We have our pet rock. And you can go over here by the fire so you can keep warm. Where are you going? He's got an egg that I think we need. But I'm not sure. Anyways, we'll just wait on that. So flint. We need to get flint. Cutting board we can't do yet because as far as I remember, we can't. Can we actually cut down trees and stuff? Yeah, oak logs are unbreakable. We can get the dirt from the grass. But that is it. We got a quest for that. What is that? You somehow damage your pet rock. Alright, anyways, we can get another one later. Alright, so, next quest. Oh, we needed to get the flint, which we needed gravel, which we've got that. That gives us 8, which will give us 4 pieces of flint. That's enough to complete the quest, which will give us more and a stick. And now we can make us a flint hatchet, hopefully. And now we should be able to chop some wood. Shark tooth saw. So that wants us to get 16 logs, and I believe we can just go right here and start getting these. We do have that, just broke everything, including that. But we did get what we needed. We can get into a crafting table, easy enough. No, not easy enough. I should have known better. So we need the axe to make. Crafting table is made with planks. Okay, well that shows. Oak planks. We need a strip log, which means I've got to make another hatchet. So that was stripped logs. Oh, that's with the saw. Strip logs, planks, crafting table. Beautiful. We're moving on about our business. And we'll come over here, place this down next to our campfire, and move on along. That gives us a crafting table on a stick. I don't have to be reminded to craft it. Speaking of random events, we just had an Enderman spawn. And let's see if we can kill him. Alright, well, we're here. We got him aggravated. This is going to take a while to do. But it'd be nice to get an ender pearl. We could probably do this quicker with a hatchet. And it's going to kill it, but it's not real hard to get more. Beautiful. Actually, we got a quest complete for that. Monster Hunter. Killed one Enderman. Ender Pearl. And a raw air shard. Lovely. And they spawned right back in. Let's see if we can do this one a little better. Okay, so now we know we can use the saw. Beautiful. Alright. That's done. We can get rid of this dirt. And we're ready to move on about our business. So, next up in our getting started. We got that. We need to get a pile of logs, which our frog grew up. There is us a pile of logs, and the furnace recipe has not changed. Beautiful, we got us a furnace. That quest is now complete. That gives us some charcoal, some XP. Twerked about twerk. Dancing around your trees doesn't seem to encourage growth, contrary to all standard botanical knowledge. Luckily, there's plentiful sources of bone meal. Either make some in a composter or sift it from dirt. So composter should be easy enough. Can we do... composter. Quest complete. We actually need some... this will work for now. That can go there. We'll put this stuff up. We don't need it. Our guidebook, our Kashik tomb can go up. That can go up. These all can go up. We don't need the lantern. And I think we're good for just a moment. And we can go ahead and complete our quest. Gilded barrel, mushroom barrel, and a hopper. Is there anything in these barrels? No, they're just barrels for storage. That's fine. We've got some storage now, and we can move on about our business. We need to make a hammer. Stone hammer, stone rods, easy enough. We just need to get some more cobblestone. Do we have? We do have the button for that. I believe that recipe was there, and we've got our stone hammer. And this gives us, for once, gravel, dust, and sand, and we can do that right quick. No, we can't. I don't have any more gravel. Wait, we can do this, though. Gravel, dust, or sand, and dust. Beautiful. That quest is complete. That's going to give us some more stuff. And I could have swore I seen another quest. Maybe it wasn't. So there we go. That's got us to the point of we need to get some string. And to get some string, we need flax. And we've got some flax over here. And I'm really hoping we don't have any issues with mobs on this island. We had the one lantern. Well, we'll find out our first night. If we do, we'll progress and get us some torches. Alright, so to get the string, we need flax. That just turns it straight into string. That quest is complete. And then we need one string and a whole bunch. As a matter of fact, I've got sticks already. No, not enough. Recipe for sticks. And there is our string mesh. Beautiful. That is complete. Wooden hopper and some food. I love getting food. Oh, it makes life nice. So we need to make us a sifter. We're going to need a hand crank, and this is going to be where we start losing some of our food. That's that. Alright, so to make the sifter, we need stone. We may have everything we need except for wood. And let's see if we can use this guy. We can't. Alright, so to get stripped planks, there is our gear. We need actual sand, or not sand, but actual 3. Is that all we needed was 3? It is. And now we just need to wait for this to finish. Alright, stone finished. We can now make our sifter. And we are missing a button. Is that a... It can be any button. And a hand crank. Beautiful. That quest is now complete. And that's going to give us a whole bunch of stuff. Let's throw some stuff out. We don't need that for the moment. We're going to need the seeds here in just a second. Some of this wood can go up. Probably need to start growing some of these trees. And now we can complete the quest. Lovely. So now that we've got that, we can look at sifting gravel will net you iron shards. These can be crafted into andesite alloy, which is necessarily for progression. Alright, so let's place this down. We've got 5 sifters. This guy goes not there. I gotta remember how to use this thing. And now that I've dropped it, I can't get it back. Can we just put it on top? With our string mesh? We can. Beautiful. Alright. So now I need to sift some gravel. And I gotta remember how to get the gravel in there. Alright, I should have looked at everything. So we've got our hopper, our simple hopper. Can I get up there to throw something in it? Why did it not pick it up? It is, but it's not. Alright, let's do this. We have this guy. We'll figure this out one way or the other. I don't remember. Oh, there we go. It was working anyways. So we will go ahead and sift through all of these. That's got iron, copper. We're going to need all of it. There we go. I hate using the hand crank. We need food. There we go. And we got one more gravel. So we got 8 iron shards and the copper. Andesite alloy, some more food, and some andesite. Our next bit is andesite mesh, which will be easy enough for us to do. We got all of that stuff in. Or, well, not in, but you know. Sticks. Andesite. Andesite mesh. That guy can come off, this guy can go on, and we're ready to move on. That gives us some more cooked pork chops. This gives us our water wheel, which we can now do. No, we've got to get apatite. Apatite is gotten from sifting in the andesite mesh with the dust. So I'm going to go ahead and sift all of the sand and the dust that we have. See if we can get what we need to automate this. Matter of fact, we're at the point where we are ready to be done with this episode. So I'm going to, in between now and then, is sift the rest of this. We are going to get what we need, and that's where we will start the next episode out. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope you're excited for this series. I am. I'm itching to get a hold of doing the fluids, getting into a lot more create stuff than we have before. We done a lot with the last pack. Wait, what did I put in the item hopper? But yeah, I'm ready for it. So with that, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.